this is Amitabh Pandit, and we are continuing with our series on IBS, acidity, constipation, and GERD. I've added the constipation here because this technique that I'm going to mention is going to cure all of these disorders, and it is an extremely important procedure or technique and can give you the benefit equivalent of any antacid that you would take for yourself, or any other step or any other physician advice you might have taken and follow to correct these disorders. So this is a plain water enema. Now, many of you might already be aware of how an enema is done, but I again reiterate for those people who do not know how to do it and the correct way of doing it to benefit these disorders. You have to take 250 ml of plain water. It can be lukewarm in case it is winter time, or it can simply be cool water. Try and make it filtered water, or at least water from a natural spring, so that it should definitely not be tap water that you use. And so take it in an enema bag, which are available online, and you can always procure one quite easily. And you should lubricate your rectum with coconut oil or ghee, and then insert the catheter into the rectum, and while lying down, take in 250 ml of water inside. Most likely, in case you have never done an enema before and you have not already passed a bowel movement, then you would develop some pressure, and the water that has gone in will come out with some fecal matter. In case you already have passed a bowel movement, then this water would be retained for a little longer, maybe 20-30 seconds, and after that you will feel a pressure and it will come out. Now, when you do enemas on a regular basis, and I usually recommend twice a week for people who are suffering from acidity and GERD or IBS, what really happens is that it's retraining the bowels. And when you start doing the enema on a regular basis, the peristaltic movement of the intestines that is pushing the bowels out and the food down in the intestine, it gets regularized, and you start having regular bowel movements. The passage from the rectum opens up, and the enema prevents disorders like piles and hemorrhoids and constipation and IBS specifically. Now, it would not work on its own. So try and avoid just doing an enema and not following the earlier advice which I have given in the videos. The main thing is to start with the correcting your food combinations, then following it up with the other advice that I've given specifically regarding avoidance of certain foods and intake of water, and followed by this enema. Now, a lot of people might have the apprehension that their body will become dependent on an enema to remove fecal matter. This is not so. It never happens because, in fact, it rejuvenates the lower intestines, that is a large colon, and it strengthens and tones up the muscles so much that you would invariably, after a few weeks, realize that you would not need to do it, and the bowels are passing regularly. And then you can repeat it as and when it is required, in case there are times when your constipation reoccurs or you are not having a bowel movement at the regular time. So that's it from now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and in case you know anybody who would benefit from all these videos that I am making, go right ahead and share it with them, because good karma always comes back to you. That's how the life cycle works. Thank you. God bless.